This is Kuntal Chakraborty, Assistant Professor of Electrical Engineering Department, Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management, GIS Group. In last lecture we have discussed Mode 0 of 8255A. Now we are just going to discuss Mode 1 of 8255A. So Mode 1, that is basically input-output with handshake mode. Now first we will try to understand the input control signals. So in this arrangement, port A and port B, they are used as input and some signals are used for the handshaking. Handshaking means basically the understanding between 8255A with the peripheral devices. In previous one, in case of mode 0, in case of mode 0, no handshaking signals are used. But in case of mode 1, some signals are used for the understanding between the peripheral device and the 8255A. Here, in case of port A, 3 signals are used, and port B, here 3 signals are used. One signal is the STB signal, that is STB bar signal. This is an active low signal that will send by the peripheral device to 8255A by telling that these peripheral device is already sent a data to 8255A. After getting the data, 8255A will send a acknowledgement signal by using IBF, that is called a input buffer full signal. That is an active high signal that will send to the 8255A by telling that 8255A already got the data. Now, after this operation, a signal INT, that is the internal signal that will active. If this 3 signal is one, these all are 1, then a signal INTRA that will generate and it will send to the microprocessor by telling that 8255A got a data through port A and will send that data into 8085 microprocessor. The similar task that can be performed by using port B, and the signals will be STB B bar, IBF B and INTR B. And here 6 pins of port C are used for the handshaking signal, and port C 6 and 7 pins are left, and that can be used as input as well as output. So to read, we need a read signal to read port A and port B. That's why we need a read control signal here. Now we will try to write the mode 1 input control signals for this particular arrangement. The control valve will be for D0, basically the port C lower status. Here the port C lower already used as handshake, so that will be don't care because these signals are not used as input or output. And D1, that is used for the port B. Here the port B is used as input, that's why that will be equal to 1. And D2, the mode selection of port B. Here the mode is mode 1, that's why that will be equal to 1. And D3, that is for port C upper. Here the port C upper 2 pins 6 and 7 that can be used as input or output, so that's why it may be 1 or 0. And here D4 is used for the port A. Now the port A here used as input, that's why that will be equal to 1. And D5 and D6 that will select the port mode of port A, and here the mode is mode 1, that's why that will be equal to 0 1, and this operation is IO mode, that's why that will be equal to 1. Now this is the input control signals. Now we will try to understand the output control signals. Now this is the output control signals arrangement. Here the port A and port B used as the output, and similar way we have 6 signals. These are used as handshaking, and these pins port C are used for this handshaking. Here a signal OBF bar, it indicates a data that already sent to a peripheral device into a output peripheral device. So after getting the data, peripheral device that will send an acknowledgement signal to the 8255A by sending a ACKA signal if the data is transmitted through port A. So after this operation, if 3 pins are 1, means internally INT, this is a signal that is generated internally. These 3 pins are 1, then INTR, that is an interrupt signal that will generate, and that will send to the microprocessor that telling that I already sent the data, my 8255A already sent the data through port A. Now the next data that can be sent to 8255A. Now same arrangement that can be done by port B, and same signals are used here, and the port C4 and 5, this is a port C4 and 5 pins are left, so that can be used as input and output. Now we will try to understand the control word. Now here D0, that is for port C lower, here the port C lower pins are already used, so that's why that will be don't care. And D1 is used for the port B. Now that is used as output, that's why that will be equal to 0. And D2, that is the mode selection of port B. Now this is a mode 1, that's why that will be equal to 1. And in case of D3, that is the port C upper, here 4 and 5 pins that can be used as input as well as output, that's why it may be 1 or 0. And D4, that is used for the port A, and port A used as output, that's why that will be equal to 0. And D5 and D6, that will select the mode of port A, and this is a mode 1, that's why that will be equal to 0 1. And D7, that will be equal to 1 because of mode, this is a input output mode.